let's be real for a second. If you look at a traditional savings account or even a standard index fund, turning $10,000 into $5,000 a month sounds mathematically impossible. That's a 600% annual return. But here's the secret: the wealthiest people on the planet don't just save their way to freedom. They use leverage, high-velocity cash flow, and digital assets. Today, I'm showing you the 2026 blueprint to bridge that gap from a five-figure nest egg to a life-changing monthly paycheck. Before we dive into the how, we have to address the why. Most people in the US and Canada are stuck in the linear income trap, trading time for dollars. To hit that $5,000 mark, we need to shift into exponential income. We're going to look at three specific pillars: high-yield cash flow, digital real estate, and strategic leverage. This isn't about get rich quick. It's about being smarter with your capital than 99% of the population. Pillar number 1 is the high-yield dividend strategy. Now, usually, dividends pay 3 to 4%. That won't cut it. In 2026, we're looking at yield max ETFs and specialized REITs that focus on tech-heavy covered call strategies. By allocating a portion of your $10,000 here, you aren't just betting on a stock going up, you're harvesting volatility. It's like owning a toll booth on the digital highway, collecting fees every time the market moves. But let's be honest, $10,000 in dividends alone won't get you to $5,000 a month. To get there, you need the multiplier effect. This is where digital real estate comes in. Imagine taking $3,000 of your $10K and investing it into a niche AI-driven content site or a specialized YouTube automation channel. These assets, when set up correctly, can generate $2,000 to $3,000 a month in ad revenue and affiliate commissions within 12 months. This is the part where most people get scared, but it's where the real money is made: the service to passive flip. You take $2,000 of your capital to master a high-ticket skill like AI implementation for small businesses, and then you outsource the fulfillment. You become the architect, not the builder. By using your $10,000 as a runway to build a systems-based business, you're creating an asset that pays you regardless of whether you wake up or stay in bed. Now, let's talk about a strategy that's gaining massive steam in Australia and the UK: private credit and P2P lending for businesses. Instead of letting your money sit in a big bank earning 1% while they lend it out at 20%, you become the bank. Using vetted platforms, you can pull in 12 to 15% returns. It's a foundational piece of the puzzle that provides the boring but consistent cash flow needed to stabilize your portfolio. You might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of work for passive income. And you're right at the start. Passive income is a delayed reward for active work done today. The goal of your $10,000 is to buy you the tools, the software, and the initial ads to get the flywheel spinning. Once that flywheel hits a certain velocity, your involvement drops while the revenue stays high. That is the true definition of financial freedom in the modern era. Let's look at the covered call strategy in more detail. If you're in the US, you have access to some of the most liquid options markets in the world. By wheeling certain stocks with your $10,000, you can generate premiums weekly. It's essentially getting paid to wait to buy stocks you wanted anyway. Let's look at the covered call strategy in more detail. If you're in the US, you have access to some of the most liquid options markets in the world. By wheeling certain stocks with your $10,000, you can generate premiums weekly. It's essentially getting paid to wait to buy stocks you wanted anyway. For a savvy investor, this can add an extra $500 to $1,000 a month in pure cash flow with relatively low delta risk. Another massive opportunity in 2026 is micro SaaS. You don't need to be a coder. You can use your capital to hire a developer on a contract basis to build a simple Google Chrome extension or a Shopify app that solves one specific problem. If that app charges $20 a month and you get 250 users, boom, there's your $5,000. Your $10,000 is the seed money for the development and the initial marketing push. Risk management is the boring part that keeps you rich. When you're aiming for high returns, you have to protect your downside. Never put all $10,000 into one strategy. We call this the barbell strategy. Put some in extremely safe, high-yield savings, which are still great right now, and the rest into these high-growth cash cows. This ensures that even if one project fails, you're not back at zero. Let's talk about the psychological side. Most people fail because they see $10,000 as a lot of money to lose, rather than a little money to seed a future. To hit $5,000 a month, you have to be willing to lose the $10K in exchange for the knowledge of how to build a cash machine. High CPM viewers in places like London or Sydney know that the cost of inaction is way higher than the cost of a failed investment. Taxes are another huge factor. Depending on whether you're in Canada, the US, or the UK, how you structure this matters. Using things like an LLC, a TFSA, or an ISA can save you thousands. If you're making $5,000 a month but giving half to the government, you're not really free. Part of your $10,000 investment should actually go toward a good tax strategist who can help you keep more of what you earn. So, what does the roadmap look like? Month 1, research and split your $10K. Month 2 to 4, build your digital asset or start your trading strategy. Month 6, reinvest every single dollar of profit. Do not buy a new car. Do not upgrade your lifestyle. The goal is to get that 10K to grow into a 20K or 50K base as fast as possible so the 5,000 a month target becomes effortless. The world is changing fast, and the old advice of save for 40 years is dead. In the age of AI and global connectivity, a person with $10,000 and a laptop has more leverage than a millionaire had 30 years ago. You have the tools. You have the roadmap. The only thing standing between you and $5,000 a month in passive income is the courage to take the $10,000 and actually put it to work. If you found value in this breakdown, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're constantly tracking the latest shifts in the economy to help you stay ahead of the curve. Drop a comment below. What would you do first if you had an extra $5,000 coming in every month? I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, the best investment you can ever make is in yourself. Whether it's buying a course, a book, or just taking the time to watch videos like this, you're building the mental capital needed to sustain wealth. Don't just watch, execute. Go out there, start your journey, and let's make 2026 your most profitable year yet. See you at the top.